This podcast contains strong language and adult themes, so just a warning for you if you're going to watch. Obviously, we're talking about horror films, so spoilers ahead. So I'm going to say a word, yeah, and then you say a word back. Okay. Hereditary. The film. That was really good. Should we try maybe like some like themes from the film or like some bits that happen? Okay, so here goes. Hereditary.
That's the same one.
Yeah, that's the film we're doing. You do me. You do me.
I don't think I'm getting it.
Okay, you do me. But use the word hereditary.
Hereditary.
Seance.
Oh, right, okay.
Should we try again?
Yep.
Okay. Katie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hereditary.
Seance.
My go.
Yeah.
Demon.
Decapitation.
Oh, that's a good one. Car.
Ants.
Miniature model making.
Grandmother.
Oh, good one.
Cult. Loft.
Yes. Now say
Hereditary.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Woodhams.
And I'm Katie Long. Welcome to You Scared Me.
The podcast where we keep our heads, unlike that girl in the backseat who really should have stayed inside the vehicle. So, Katie, it's our first episode.
It is.
Are you excited?
It's been a long time coming.
It has been a long time coming. For everyone who doesn't know, explain, how do we know each other?
Okay, well, we first met each other in primary school.
Yes.
When we were probably 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
And we were boyfriend and girlfriend for some of that time. I was one of many girlfriends.
Yeah. Yes.
We also went to secondary school together.
We did.
And we've just...
Where I was never your boyfriend.
No, not in secondary school. And we've been friends since.
Been friends ever since.
And this idea, we've been probably floating for the best part of 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to go ghost hunting with you. I think that's where it first started. And then I went to you with an idea and I said, maybe we could watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer together. And you went, I'm not watching that shit. So, yeah, fuck my childhood. Gone.
And I'm so glad that we didn't go with that idea.
But yes, you might be looking around explaining to the people where we are.
So we're currently sat in Mike's lovely attic.
Yeah.
We decided this would be the perfect setting for a podcast where we're talking about horror films.
Yeah.
Often the type of place where spooky things happen.
Yes, and especially in today's film, spooky things happen in the loft.
They do.
I mean, since we've been up here, though, you have already heard some birds and lots of scary things.
What we think is animals in the wall of some description.
Yeah.
Knocking.
You would rather it was a ghost than...
I would be much happier with a ghost than a bird, first and foremost, or any kind of small animal. I'm out. If they come in here, I'm out.
Yeah. I'd love to see you try and scurry out in a hurry.
I wouldn't be scurrying. I would literally jump through that hole in the floor.
Smash through the board and down.
Yeah.
So, it's time to introduce today's film. Our first ever film, the 2018 American supernatural psychological horror, Hereditary. So it is written and directed by Ari Aster, starring Toni Collette. Give us a little overview of it.
So we meet Annie Graham in the film. First of all, she's a miniature artist, model making artist, who is grieving the death of her recently deceased mother, and her, along with her husband Steve and their children Peter and Charlie, are subsequently tortured by sinister occurrences.
So, a family of 4.
Yeah.
Grandma dies.
Yeah.
Little girl dies. Everyone's heads are gone by the end of the film. No one has a head. The
Almost.
dad, almost. And then the son, he is responsible for killing the daughter by accident. He sweats a lot after that point.
Yeah.
And then he becomes head of a cult. The end.
Which he was always supposed to be.
Which he was destined to be.
Yeah.
And that is the film.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
It's much quicker than my version. What I should say is this is the first time I've watched this film and actually spent some time paying attention to its contents. I've watched it 3 or 4 times previously and not noticed any of these things that I'm about to tell you before.
Go on. Hit me.
So the first thing was the very first opening scene was a window shot, filmed like it was through the miniature doll house, the houses that the mother's making.
Yes.
And it was a shot of the tree house, which obviously is a very important part of the story.
Yeah, and a really nice tree house. Just
yes.
architecturally, it's quite impressive.
And a little fly just buzzes on past, which I hadn't noticed before.
Right.
Which
you think
might
that
be
was an
completely insignificant, but it just seemed to me like maybe that's been put in there because of what happens later on.
How long do you think they had to train the fly?
Well, it might have just been CGI'd in, I'm thinking.
CGI fly?
Yeah.
You don't think that there's like a fly training?
I doubt it.
I think there could be.
I also noticed Toni Collette's character, Annie,
Mm.
seems oblivious to what her mother has been up to pre her death.
Yes.
But during the funeral, she is wearing the necklace with the symbol that is on all of her mother's.
But I believe that's her mother's necklace.
No, because her mother's also wearing it in the coffin.
What?
Yeah.
And where else do we see that symbol?
On the lamppost.
On the lamppost.
Yes.
I got that bit. I saw that bit.
And it's also somewhere in Joni's apartment, I think.
Yeah, well, when we see it when she goes to meet Joni and she's like, Joni, and Joni's not there, but we see inside the apartment, we see it set up and the symbol is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
I guess I would have noticed in the film previously was at the funeral while Charlie's looking at her grandmother's dead body is the really creepy man that's smiling at her from just sort of down the foot end of the coffin.
Yes.
And I guess I just wrote that off previously as just
normal
some
day.
weirdo.
Normal day at a funeral.
Yeah. You know, these things happen. But he comes back later on, which I hadn't realised that was the same person.
Yeah. So it's like a cult, isn't it, that they're part of?
Yeah.
And at the end, everyone is naked. Lots of...
Yeah, I don't really I didn't understand why that was necessary.
Yeah. I mean, if you're into, like, people who... If you're into, like, the genitals of older people, this is the film for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so one other thing that I'd noticed, and I probably did notice this before, was the 3 words written in the house on their wallpaper. Did you see those?
No. Wow. No. Go on.
So the first one is when she's talking to Charlie in her bedroom just after the grandmother's died, and it says Satony, Satony.
Yeah. I know what words you mean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The second one is Zazas.
Love that.
And the third one was Liftoch Pandemonium.
Yeah.
And apparently So I looked this up afterwards,
Mhm.
which is what I would not have done.
You didn't hold up a mirror to the screen and go, wow, it says.
But
Hey.
apparently all 3 words are used for summoning demons. So I think these cult people have been writing them on the walls to kind of move things along. Back to the storyline of the Charlie being more upset that her grandmother's dead, and her mother tells her that her grandmother was incredibly involved in her upbringing to the point at which she breastfed her.
Yeah, and there we see like a little
Diorama.
little diorama of it at the beginning, don't we? With the nan, like the models, one of the figurines.
Yes.
It's a figurine of Annie breastfeeding her child, and then the nan is there with like her boobie out trying to
feed Charlie. So I kind of wonder if the grandmother was had set Charlie up from birth to be this vessel for Paimon.
Vessel, good word.
She wasn't the first choice though.
Right.
The grandmother wanted it to be Peter, but we hear that Annie was keeping the mother away and that they weren't on great terms when Peter was born. So she didn't have that access to Peter. And she was also disappointed that Charlie wasn't a boy.
Right.
Because Paimon wants a male vessel.
Right.
So Charlie was set up as the vessel, and my thoughts are that Charlie was always Paimon from the start of the film.
Right.
Because Charlie sees the little flickers of lights everywhere.
Yeah. And that's why she's such a kook.
Well, she's just possessed.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's just trying to... yeah, okay.
So she sees all the lights, and Peter doesn't see that until after Charlie's dead.
Right. Yeah, that is... yeah, I understand.
I think that's part of it. She's also just weird. So I said about her cutting the head off the pigeon.
Decapitation.
Yeah. Which I would say is the main theme of the film.
Foreboding.
If you search a picture of Paimon...
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me you were searching. If you search a picture of a decapitated body...
That's another search. If you search a picture of Paimon, in some of the pictures he's carrying 3 heads.
Interesting.
So decapitation is one of the themes that I wrote down as a kind of running theme throughout. The first one being the bird.
Yes. Bird.
Charlie. The grandmother.
Grandmother. But then also the mother.
Then the mother, she decapitates herself.
Yeah.
But she also tries to pull Peter's head off earlier in the film.
But we don't know, or is that a dream?
Either way,
there's a head.
Someone trying to remove a head.
Someone's trying to take someone's head.
And then...
you couldn't pull a head off with your own hands.
A demon might be able to.
Yeah, but she's not...
At that point, it's...
Yeah, she's a bit demon-y. Okay.
And then the second or third time we're in Joni's apartment, there's lots of decapitated small animals on the table.
Yeah. Interesting. You did lots of good work.
Thanks.
A star for Katie Long. Do you know, I was reading one thing of how the film tricks you before, and the character of Charlie. So again, if you haven't seen it, spoiler. But Charlie is going into anaphylactic shock, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's allergic to nuts, and so she gets to the party, and you just see someone with a mountain of walnuts, and you're like,
furiously chopping them,
spreading them around, sprinkling them in all the drink. No. So you know that Charlie's going to have a nut problem.
Yeah, and it's been dropped in a few times earlier on from her parents.
Is that nuts?
Yeah.
Has that got nuts in it? Is that nuts? So, and then Charlie's having an anaphylactic shock. They try to go to the hospital, and to get air, she puts her head out the window. And unfortunately, there is a lamppost there. And that is how she dies. But that happens quite early on in the film. And the thing that I read, that they were sort of saying how they fooled you. She's in all the... that character was in all the marketing for the film. So you're like, oh, yeah, we're going to go see this film about this freaky girl. And then the switch of it is she dies very early on in the film, quite dramatically. And so then you're like, what?
So me being the sicko that I am was really pissed off at that point that you don't see more. of what happens.
You have. So, again, people listening, Katie has a very strong stomach for all this sort of stuff, but I do not. Like, I like scary films, but she's like, yeah, I could watch a mum pull off her son's head, and I'd be fine with it. Not me. Not I. Mm-mm.
I felt a bit shortchanged initially that Peter doesn't turn around to have a look, doesn't get out the car, like he just is very calm. Although,
But that is the creepy thing about it, isn't it? Is how calm he's being.
well, this kind of ties into my theory that this is the start of Paimon transferring from Charlie, who had to die for that to happen, into Peter.
Interesting.
But yes, he just gets in and he drives off, and I was really annoyed, but then
He does.
quite pleased in
yeah.
the scene after where you see her head with all the ants on.
Okay, that's. See, I didn't like that bit.
I love that bit.
The payoff.
Yeah.
Finally.
I noticed, I can't remember where it is in the film, but there was a shot of the letterbox at one point, and it had all the post in the letterbox. And I think it's after she's gone to see Joni, and Joni's kind of feeling like she's very susceptible to what she's suggesting to her. And then a little leaflet slips through on top of the post that's already there, just one little leaflet, which is about going to a seance.
Oh.
Did you see that?
No. Is it Joan or Joni?
I think, well,
Joni? Anyway, Joan/Joni is my favourite character.
why?
I just love her. I just love her energy. Also, when there's a bit in the film where she's like, "I promise, Annie, come and I felt my." So Joni is part of this cult, but claims to have also suffered a loss. So she meets Annie at a what's it called?
Like group therapy.
A group therapy, yeah, for thing. But the way she's trying to convince her to like come to this or try this seance thing, I really respected that. And it reminded me of when we were younger, I always used to try to convince you to like go and see like go and watch like Colin Fry or Psychic Sally. And you were always like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, come on, let's go. And you never would.
I think I'm skeptical until the point that someone proves me wrong, and I don't want to be proved wrong.
Why would you get scared?
Yeah.
Too real.
Yeah.
But
This is all fiction. Like, it can be as gory and disgusting and great, I'm happy. But it's not real.
I see. Do you have a favourite?
I think my favourite's Annie.
Why?
Just because she is... kind of her trajectory throughout just becomes more and more intense. Well, no, it doesn't become more intense. She's intense from the start. Cause I mean, when Charlie dies,
Yes.
another little point for you here.
Yeah,
she's
Charlie died.
screaming, yeah, screaming on the floor, crying. But she's in the praying position that all the cult members are in at the very end. Did you?
Well, no, but now you say it, I'm. Is this all your own work? I'm very skeptical.
Yes.
I'm so impressed. You did amazing. Well, when I spoke to you, you're like, yeah, I'll watch it, but not like, right, too much.
I kept mentioning about Charlie being like possessed from an early age.
Yeah.
And there were some traits that she had, like seeing the light, the clicking that she did, the fact that she was sleeping in the tree house, and being just generally socially awkward.
Mm.
And I noticed there was a bit of a transition between her doing that and then the mum doing those things, being the kind of conduit after she died.
Okay. So the mum becoming the outsider.
Yeah, and then suddenly Peter starts seeing those things and experiencing that and being socially awkward as well.
Yes. And sweating a lot.
I didn't notice the sweating.
As soon as that car accident happens,
Yeah.
all he does is sweat.
I mean, he did turn his eyelid inside out in that bit where he bangs his face on the desk.
Did he?
Yeah, it made me think of you.
Yeah. I used to do that all the time. At school, I used to do it and run up and be like, "Are you scared? Kiss me. Be my girlfriend."
It clearly worked as well. And when Annie is at Joni's house
Yeah.
the first time, she's having a cup of tea
Yeah.
and she just drinks it, and then she pulls something out of her mouth and it's like a little brown bit of crap.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Isn't it a bit of tea leaf or something?
What is it? Because it's like, why is that in there?
Or do you think it's such like a bit of? Do you think it's?
Well, maybe it's a bit of shit that she put in her cup. I was like, are you not going to explain that? Like, it just seemed a bit weird. Like, why leave that in?
Do you think that's Joni's like thing within the cult, like just putting like little bits of poop in people's? Oh, Joni's made the tea again, and she's put poop in there.
But on the topic of Joni, when she meets her at the stationery shop or like in the car park bit, Joni pulls Annie towards her car and opens her boot. And in her boot, there's a big like board, and on it says Charlie's board.
Oh,
I've never noticed that before, and I rewound it and paused it
as in
several
Charlie's
times.
ball, as in like.
No, as in like a board.
Oh.
But even so, I was like, "Ooh, that's obviously not by mistake."
Well, eagle eyes.
I know. And then the other thing that I was going to come back to was the smiling man from the funeral.
Yeah.
Is obviously the naked smiling man when everything sort of starts coming to a bit of a height of scariness.
Yeah.
In the house, and it's just a bit. I mean, he may as well be standing there wanking the way he's looking at him.
Yeah. He's very excited.
Yeah.
But cults do that to some people.
The other naked people don't seem quite as excited as this man.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe he's new.
Particularly into it, and
that's Keith. He's
on
new.
the front row.
Keith is new, and he's always trying to get to the front. Why is he? It was Keith's idea to
Why
be
is he
naked.
downstairs and everybody else is in the attic?
Yeah.
Or the treehouse.
Yeah.
And also, some of the people in the treehouse are dressed, but others are naked. Like, is this an optional thing?
Yeah. Well, that's
really
Keith.
important
That's Keith's
question.
doing. Naked.
Maybe they all wore clothes to begin with, and then Keith joined.
Yeah.
And it was like,
he's like, hey guys, how about naked?
naked cult members.
How about naked cult Thursdays?
Well,
a cult Friday. A cult. So, I had to look up this definition. A cult versus cult.
yes.
What's the difference?
Cult is a group of people doing weird shit.
Yeah.
No idea what a cult is.
A cult is hidden knowledge / practices,
Yeah.
whereas a cult is, like you say, a group of people.
I feel like you said a cult both times there.
Oh. Okay. Occult. Occult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something you drink and it tastes like yogurt.
Occult is about hidden knowledge / practices, whereas a cult
Yes.
is about a devoted group.
Okay.
So a cult might practice the occult.
Got you. So last observation, and then I'm through my notes.
Okay.
And it was about, so obviously she's building all these miniatures, these houses, and they have them not just in her workroom but throughout the house.
Mm-hmm.
There is one which is just before the kind of living room, dining room space, and sometimes the lights inside it are on and sometimes they are off. Ooh. And there's another one which is by the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, this made me think of that I can't remember that series you made me watch where you made me look at everything in the background all the time. I think you just ruined everything for me, so I'm looking at all this shit.
The Haunting of Hill House.
That's it, yeah.
Best. Just look in the background. Don't watch anything going on in the
Look out
front.
for ghosts.
I'm going to watch that.
But there's another sculpture by the stairs, but this sculpture is like a house on top of a house, and then it's like some mud, and then another house.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's kind of like a pillar made out of houses.
Yeah.
And then a house on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Charlie dies, there's the kind of scene of the funeral, and the camera, as it leaves that scene, pans down into like mud, which looks really similar to that sculpture. Like it was just, I don't know whether it was on purpose or not, but it was just kind of like, oh, I don't know if
There's mud there.
Yeah.
And there's mud.
I don't know.
But what does that mean?
Well, what I thought was it's like generations on top of generations and things that have been built on top of each other.
Oh, that's actually a better answer than I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. See?
Wow. That was very clever. Amazing. Welcome back. This is the part of the podcast where we are going to read a scene that AI has made based upon Hereditary. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
There's going to be music. We'll put some music in. Editing, put music in. So the background. Cue music. The room is quiet, except what parts are we doing?
You're doing Annie, I'm doing Peter.
Okay. Are you going to try an accent this time?
Nope.
Go on.
Peter doesn't have an accent.
Yeah, he does. So when me and Katie did, we were doing A-level drama together, and we did
Who's Afraid of Virginia
Who's
Woolf?
Afraid of Virginia Woolf? And Katie had to be American, and she really struggled saying George.
I tried so hard to do an American accent.
And what did you call him?
Oh, George.
Oh, George. So, I'm going to be Annie. You can be Peter. Fine.
Yes.
Okay, and back and cue music. Thank you. The room is quiet except for the faint hum of a desk lamp. Annie sits up. Annie sits hunched over her work table, painting a tiny chair with painstaking precision. Her hands tremble slightly. Not enough to ruin the work, thank goodness, but enough to be noticeable. The door creaks open. If you're here to tell me something's broken, it can wait until the morning.
I just couldn't sleep.
Join the club.
You're making the house again.
I'm fixing it.
It already looks perfect.
That's how it gets you. You don't come in here at night unless something's wrong.
Do you ever feel like none of this is actually happening?
What does that mean?
Like we're just watching it happen. Like it's already decided. Like we're the small ones.
Don't start with that.
I'm not trying to be weird. Ever since Grandma died, it's like the house isn't ours anymore.
This house has never been ours. Not really.
What? Okay, into it.
Was that some accent? What? Why? Oh, that was great.
What?
My mother built everything around control, even the things she pretended were love.
Are you saying she's planned all of this?
I'm saying she planted things, ideas, expectations, fear, and now they're growing.
So what do we do?
This is how I understand things. I make them small enough to hold. But even when I do that, they still move on their own.
Do you think something's following us?
I think some things don't need to follow you when they've always been with you.
That's not comforting.
It's not meant to be.
I'm scared, Mum.
I know. Go try to sleep.
What about you?
I'll keep watch. Wow. Unseen. So good.
What?
Wyatt? Wyatt, are you talking about it?
Oh, I just relaxed into it too much, I think.
So, that was our scene based on Hereditary. No one can sue us. Thanks. Do you have iconic lines. Some iconic lines. I mean, obviously the classic line from this. There are two classic lines.
Yeah.
Maybe the first one is just. I can't do it.
Yeah. That's the scary noise, isn't it?
That's the noise. That's what Charlie does all the time. And then even after she's died, you just hear her going.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Yeah, it means, come on, mama. Boots, yo. The other, obviously classic line.
Yeah.
Annie's, can I say it?
I think I've got something different to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to do the Annie's. Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Do you understand? All I do is worry and slave and defend you, and all I get back is that fucking face on your face! Love that line.
I mean, that last bit, that face on your face, I do remember. But up until that point, I was like, what?
What? Yeah, there were a couple of lines like that. There's one, when Steve,
Yeah.
who we've literally not spoken about, Steve the dad, and he they're trying to do she's trying to convince him to do a seance, and he says, what language is even that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what sentence is even that, Steve? That is a bad sentence. But my absolute favourite line, which I don't know if it counts as a line, and I've never noticed it before. It is when it's the time for the party, Peter gets a text. And have you seen what the text reads?
No.
It reads, holy shit, huge party tomorrow at Aaron's house. Bring your dick.
Oh.
I love that. Bring your dick. Like, bring your dick, man. I'm going to start using it.
To me.
Party at mine. Bring your dick.
Again, now you've said it, I can see it, but it wasn't one that I picked up on.
I like that. I'm going to start using it. Party at mine. Bring your dick. Great.
Now it's time for Dead Serious Questions. I'm going to ask Mike a couple of questions which relate to this film. The first of which is, Mike, is there something in the film that you thought, why did they do that?
My big... yeah, I mean, the biggest why did they do that moment, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember? They get to the party, we said before, we see them vigorously chopping up the nuts.
Yep.
Why did Peter just go, yeah, okay, you'll be fine on your own?
Yeah, not like, oh, that might be a problem.
Or can you imagine taking your little sister to a party and just being like, just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Well, also, the mum is quite intense in asking her all the time about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, take your sister, off you go.
Yeah.
Bye.
Did you have a biggest, why did they do that moment?
For me, I mean... It's in the car where he knows something bad has happened, but there's not so much as even like a little whoop over the shoulder to check.
Oh, yeah.
Is she badly injured or dead?
You were angry and disappointed about that.
Well, I mean, and also, if you don't want to have a look, maybe drive to the hospital instead of home.
Let them take a look.
Yeah. Tell someone.
Yeah.
Do you think you would survive in this film?
Do I think I would survive? I think so. I think I think I would be intrigued as to what the cult was. So I would be like, yeah, I'll just go along with it. So would I have survived? Like, I would have lived, but I would have ended up being possessed by a demon. And part of a cult. A demon.
You'd just...
Demon. I would have ended up being possessed by a demon and part of a cult.
Or just saying, get me involved.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be naked at the back, like Keith.
You see, I think I would be suspicious of it all, but because it's family, I'd be too trusting.
Yeah.
And that's what would get me in trouble.
Like, family can be kooky sometimes.
Yeah,
just
how we are as a family. If you were an estate agent, how would you sell this house?
I would say it's a beautiful house. Nothing's ever happened untoward.
Well, don't say that, because that would make me think, what's happened here?
No, I'd be like, this house is really nice. Nothing bad's ever happened here.
Yeah, that would make me go,
Lovely spacious attic. High ceilings in the attic. Beautiful tree house.
Nice little stain.
Nice. Yeah. And did I mention nothing bad has ever happened here?
Lovely view of the treehouse from the bedrooms.
Lovely view of the treehouse. Yeah. No headless body has ever floated up into that treehouse.
Chuck in some of the models.
Yeah. It'd be cute. That's what I'd go
Buy
with.
one, get one free.
Yeah.
A miniature.
Easy.
And if a distant relative offered you a massive inheritance, but it came with family ritual requirements, how much money would it take for you to say yes? Are we talking millions, or is there no price tag on keeping your head?
If they were... Well, yeah, like I think I said I'd already do it. So if they said...
I'm in.
Do it for free. I think if they said, do you want to do it? Yeah. I mean... The thing is, if they said, do you want to do it, PS will pay, then I'm like, how much? And I think... I mean, let's say I'm going to do it and they tell me that I'm going to be possessed. I don't know. Does that mean, do I still get to, like, have... Do I still, like get to go out when I want?
Yeah, I think so. There's still part of you there.
Yeah.
It's just...
Okay, so like that money is going to be mine to spend. I'm not saying it's £1 million, and then they're like, actually the demon's got this.
It's just family rituals.
Yeah. Okay. I would say I'm not going to say $1 million. I think that's greedy.
Yeah.
I'm going to just go a good 300,000. You can do a ritual on me.
I mean, I think I'd do it for less, especially if you're telling me I'm going to be the leader of this cult.
Oh, yeah, power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think of all the money you could make after by going on, like, as the leader of the cult, by going on...
Recruiting.
Yeah, recruiting, going on podcasts.
Yeah.
All of that. That's true.
Surefire money maker. So the next question is something that I want to introduce for the podcast. We're going to have a scareometer, and what I want us to do is rate all of the baddies from these films out of 0 to 10.
Okay.
So on the scareometer, let's start with Paimon as the baddie.
Right.
Where are you going to place him 1 to 10?
Paimon. So Paimon is the baddie, not the cult.
No, but Paimon in all of his forms, whether it be the mother, the son, or even Charlie.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll maybe I'll rate Paimon like a. I'm gonna put him at like a 6.
Okay, I was sort of thinking around the 7 mark.
Yeah.
So if we meet in the middle, we're going to put Paimon around 6.5.
6.5. Done.
Fantastic. And finally, what made you go, you scared me?
For me, definitely it is when Charlie... That is the bit that... I find that... Because I find it like... Oh, actually, I'm going to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what bit? It's when Toni Collette's character is there.
Sawing her head off.
Yeah, but like staring him right in the eyes.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's a good one. See, for me, it's when... he's waking up in his bedroom. You know something's going to happen, but you don't know what. And then gradually you realise there's something up in the corner, and then you realise it's the mum.
Yeah.
Like that for me, even though it's not a jump scare, it's not that sudden scare.
Yeah.
I think that's the scariest part of the film.
Does it give you memories of when your mum used to do it?
Yeah. But you say that. I'm definitely one for watching all of these things and going, ha, 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 ha. But then if I'm left in a room or a house by myself, that's the sort of thing I'll be like, I can see something up there. And like my brain will start tricking me.
Yeah.
So moving on, do you have any real life examples or something that's similar to the film Hereditary that we can share with the audience?
So the only thing that I found was... it's in relation to the scene of where Charlie is in the accident. She got her head out the window and they hit a lamppost, right?
Yes, okay.
Calm down now. Calm down. So, this says, what I found, it is similar to a real life event that took place in Georgia in 2004. A young man and his friend were driving home from a party drunk.
Yeah.
The friend poked his head out of the window as he thought he was about to throw up. The driver swerved near a pole and passenger gone. However,
Yeah.
the driver was so drunk, he didn't notice that his friend had been decapitated.
Oh my god.
And so he drove. Sorry, it's not funny. It's really horrible because it's real. He drove home and parked in his parents' driveway and went to sleep.
Oh my god, that's almost well. At least in Hereditary, he knew something fucked up had happened.
Yeah.
This guy was just going on his happy way, probably chatting to the headless
and
body
the
in his car.
The difference is his friend probably sat next to him. Didn't even realise.
I think he was in the back.
That's where you would sit, no?
Yeah, I guess so. Fucking hell.
That's a lot, right?
Don't ever do that to me.
No, I won't.
Thank you for watching. You scared me.
If you would like to follow us on social media, you can find us at You Scared Me Podcast, or you can email us youscaredmepodcast@gmail.com. That's with 2 H's.
And if you want to watch along and see the film before we review it next week, the film we're going to be reviewing is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Thank you.